By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of Cape Town.
You may be seated.
Olugalelekile. Qimpantini samafu sasuka saqwabuluka kwaqabuka nonenqala. Dafani lunda ndiqinezele ndingavuke ebuthongweni. Ingaba ndiyelama na okanye ndathwetyula ndihlaba umhlaba kusini na? Toloni nale ndivayo ngathi ndiyombelelwa. Ngokoloni nale itshoyo kwasuka kwawilizela kwayaluzela. Hey, kweqabu ngebalulu zabuyingqondo. Kaloku ifikile lo mini ndingathi hlelo maduna ngani mathoka zamthomnyama. Umlisela nomthinjana akakwazi ukuzibamba. Isidwesha nezithola ndwezi zikhomba isifuba. Bakhaxeleni imiko yobangxangile bangxamile baxolile. Babathiseni isibhatho sibhetshe-bhetshe imiko yababanabani zisuza kukuzela. Ningalibali ubathwe sisithaba nibanike undikhoyo nokobhelela unoyongo. Ewe bangenile bawuva umzi. Basivile ubunzima nobunzulu besizima bephethe udondolo. Bambi banga bayatshona, bambi banga bayathwetyulwa, kodwa basuka babambelela kuludondolo. Ewe bebethweswa kaloku ngabasiyazi befuthwa, kodwa namhlanje bayombeswa bayathweswa ngoba bawuwela umlambo umbashe. Congratulations to you all people of great honor. Spread your wings wide and fly above the skies. Behold, this is a new beginning of a long distance to success. Behold, this is a new beginning of the new age. Phambili ngemfundo phambili. Namthi ngumntu omntu ndingumntana omntu ugabuthi washo umntu omlanga uthi thina umsuthu umjobi. Ndiwagawule ndiwarhuqa madoda ngoba amathunzi anabile. Ndaphuma ndinyantsula ndisenje nje ndayifofololo.
Please stand for the national anthem. Please remain standing. I'm now going to ask the Secretary of the Student Representative Council, Azola Goikwe, to come and read the university dedication.
At this time of celebration, we, the members of the University of Cape Town, reaffirm our mission to nurture rational and creative thought and free inquiry, to strive for excellence in teaching and research, to educate for life, and to address the challenges of our society. We undertake to advance these ideals in a spirit of freedom and responsibility and through consultation and debate. We celebrate all those graduating today. We wish you courage, wisdom, and purpose. To those who will leave the university to learn and work elsewhere, may you be sustained by those values which unite us here today and advance them in the world beyond, a love of truth and of learning, and of this, our university.
Thank you, Azola. You may be seated. I would now like to invite Leah Gunter, who's an opera singer, to come and perform Queen of the Night, an aria from the Magic Flute by Mozart.
Schmerzen
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may think that before graduation we go and seek performers to come and perform, and we ask them to put in a proposal to be part of the ceremony. No, these are our students. So please allow me to thank all of our performers today. They are standing on that side. They are part of the South African College of Music, who is a jewel in the crown of the University of Cape Town and at the forefront of music making here in South Africa and internationally. So allow me to tell you a little bit more about these performers. Our procession was led by Sky Dladla and Blackroots Maramba. One of their members, Dudu Ndlovu, is graduating with honors in African Studies next week. We started out with a poem of praise in Mbongo, and that was performed in honor of the graduates, their family, and their teachers. And that was done by artist and UCT music graduate, Neliswa Sampi Mtunwawa. She goes by the stage name Sange, and Sange graduates with honors in education on Friday and also teaches in a private school. The national anthem was accompanied on the organ by Alexios Vaikatis. Alexios recently registered for a PhD in the field of X-ray crystallography in chemistry after obtaining a distinction in his master's degree in the same field. He was also one of 6 students worldwide and the only student in Africa to receive the Ludo Frevel Scholarship, which is awarded to support the education and research program of promising graduate students in crystallography-related fields. Then postgraduate student Ian Botma, who also graduates next week, accompanied soprano Leah Gunter in the spectacular Queen of the Night aria that we just heard. And then finally, Leah was the only South African to be selected as one of 24 international semi-finalists to participate in the Hong Kong International Operatic Singing Competition last year. And while she was in Hong Kong, she was invited by Dame Kirita Kanawa for a masterclass. If you would like to hear Leah perform again, she will be singing in Lehar's De Lustige Witwe at the, sorry, I just lost my page, at the Suid-Oosterfees. Leah also graduates next week. So a final applause to all of them. Now, we are very honored this evening to have a guest speaker, and quite a phenomenal guest speaker, if I may add. So I want to introduce you to the very talented, and I'm going to use my age and call you a young woman, Judy. Judy Sikuza. She is the Deputy Executive Director of the Mandela Rhodes Foundation, and the foundation, as you may know, aims to build exceptional leadership in Africa. Judy is also a board member and chairperson for several organizations in the publishing, education, and podcast sectors. She is a speaker of note and has participated on various public platforms, both locally and international, for institutions ranging from the Graça Machel Trust to the Obama Foundation and the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. Some of Judy's achievements include being a Mandela Rhodes Scholar herself, an A. Bailey Fellow to the UK, the Mail and Guardian, one of the Mail and Guardian's top 200 young South Africans, Archbishop Desmond Tutu's Leadership Fellow, one of them, and one of Michelle Obama's Young African Women Leaders, and Sari Magazine's top 10 women under 30. Judy completed a BA in psychology, cum laude, from the Mandela University in Port Elizabeth, and an honors degree in industrial psychology, also from NMU, as a Mandela Rhodes Scholar in 2007. She holds an MA in organizational psychology from Columbia University, as you can see this evening, in New York City, which she completed as a Fulbright Scholar. So Judy, I see you don't yet have a PhD, so there's still room for a UCT qualification. So Judy says that she's passionate about unearthing potential in others, finding deep joy working with young people, and in the field of leadership and organization development, and that is why we invited her to be the graduating speaker this evening. The floor is yours.
Molweni UCT, Molweni! Halala graduates, halala! Halala, halala. Vice Chancellor Professor Pakeng, thank you so much for this invitation, and I greet you tonight. It is a distinguished honor to be here with you to celebrate this incredible achievement of those who are graduating tonight. I can imagine you're all sitting there imagining those long nights when you were studying, trying to make sure that you can get to this moment. Feel proud of yourself and really slow yourself down. This is a tremendous achievement and a memorable moment. Well, as for my address, unfortunately, I do not bring words of wisdoms from faraway galaxies, but instead, I would like to share my own reflections on my humble journey, which I hope can be of some value to you as you go out and graduate. So as a young child, I was very curious in life and liked to get involved in a lot of things. Or as my mother would say, yeah, umntana uthanda izinto, ukwi-sports, ukwi-drama, ukwi-academics, ukhetha ntoni kanye kanye Judy, ntoni uyifunayo? And obviously what it meant was I was lucky enough to be quite good at everything that I managed to try as a young person. And so when I graduated with my master's degree 10 years ago, it was very much a surprise for me when I was an unemployed graduate. So despite having achieved success, according to what school and university deemed as success, I was still not privy to the hard knocks of life. And I think this was a very important lesson for me very young on about what it meant to step into this next phase of the journey. But you see, my journey is different to that of my family and those that come before me. My immediate family didn't even have the opportunity to have a matric, let alone a master's degree from an Ivy League university. And so as despondent as I felt when I was unemployed, I knew that it was up to me to redefine the lineage and the story that would be told about my family. And I knew that I had to dig deep and find within myself to say, how do I draw from the strength of what they had paved, the path that they had created, so that I could have the opportunities to be able to redefine how our family is considered, to break the intergenerational poverty trap. And I think very particularly what is not discussed, the psychological strain of what it means to live in a constant state of survival. So down and out, living on a friend's couch, I kind of made my way up to Pretoria to be closer to opportunities that I was looking for. And I said to myself, Judy, you need to pull yourself together now. Remember, everything in your life has brought you to this moment. Your life journey has taught you to be resilient, to be determined, to be agile, to connect across divides. And in fact, I realized it was those qualities that I needed to bring into my story and my application process. And so when I finally got the job as an organization development practitioner at a bank in Johannesburg, it was the combination of my academic qualifications as well as my life journey and my character. This is very important, your character, who you are matters. That finally landed me the job. And so obviously at the time, I think I felt very, very depressed for not getting a job straight after graduation, but it actually really taught me to see life and the lessons that these roadblocks bring. To see them as instruments that actually sharpen you to get very clear about who you are and what you want to be in the world. So as I progressed then in my career, I noticed something quite interesting. My academic qualifications and my journey and my potential may have gotten me into the job, but actually my ability to execute excellent work and my ability to nurture my emotional intelligence were actually quite vital in determining my ability to then progress and the impact that I would make. And of course, we know as young people, we've got a vision, we've got a dream, we know what we want to be able to do when we go into the institutions that we're part of and bring about change. So as much as I wanted to change absolutely everything in the first week, because of course, that's what we do, I had to learn that I needed to slow down. I needed to understand who were the people that I was working with. I needed to build trusting relationships. I needed to build credibility in the sense that the emotions that I had, I needed to find ways to channel them constructively. And equally what that meant was I needed to look at what was the system I was working in and understand actually where were the points of change in that system. I think often when we want to come in as young people and change a system, we don't understand, well, there's already an existing structure here, and where are the points of leverage where you can bring change? And so I realized that my ability to combine all of these things led me to progress pretty quickly in my career, and I was promoted quite young. And actually what it means is when you are able to combine your skills of your intellect and your emotional intelligence as well as your social intelligence, those combination of factors allowed me to then have more responsibility, and I could actually then effect the change that I wanted to bring. Now, a few years after I was in the banking sector, I wanted to be involved in projects that were closely related to social impact. And so I did something which a lot of people thought was absolutely crazy. I resigned from my cushy corporate job. I, of course, had no idea where I was going to go. And, at the time, I'd also recently bought my mother a house. We had, as I've mentioned earlier, grew up in a context where, I had and then we lost it all. And so the idea that my leaving my work could mean that we'd go back to a position of destitute and struggle was very, very stressful for everyone around me. But you see, the thing is, I knew that my desire to make social impact was larger than my fear of wanting to stay purely because of comfort and purely because of what I knew. They say fortune favors the brave. And so by the time I'd finished working out my notice period at the bank, I was fortunate enough to have lined up a couple of consulting projects which led me then to working with the Mandela Rhodes Foundation, where I'm currently the Deputy Executive Director. So my encouragement to you graduates is, do not let the fear of the unknown, the fear of failure, hold you back from really going to pursue your dreams. If I had done that, then I would have missed out on the most incredible life experience of working with the next generation of young leaders, where Mr. Mandela himself said, go out there are exceptional young people, find them, develop them, and prepare them to lead in this complex but very beautiful world. I would have not had the chance to have 2 passports, and no one in my family had ever traveled outside of the country, to be able to go out there and live these experiences for them, to meet distinguishing experts who I could learn from and also grow in my own capacity as a leader. And so I look at the past 5 years and I cannot imagine a more incredible life because I was courageous enough to make that leap and go for my dreams. As author and poet Koleka Potuma instructs, you owe your dreams your courage. Now, when I look back over my journey, some of the most memorable experiences have been with my beloved partner, my mother, my extended family, and my friends. I mean, these are the people that really know you, that really shape you, and that really try and find the best within you. So my encouragement to you, trust me, you're going to say this lady said this once. Make sure you keep friends who inspire you. Keep friends who challenge you, who stretch you and say, Chomi, no, but this is not what we said the dream was. who can remind you of those times when you're feeling down and out and you're struggling, and you know that they are the people that can come to you. And I also want to implore you, let go of people who bring negative vibes. They're going to pull you down with them. That's the only thing they can do. And most importantly, find yourself a partner who inspires you to be more than you ever imagined you could be, who is there for you even at the darkest moments, whose arms of love can hold you and say, tomorrow will be a better day. Treasure the moments you have with your family. You will look back over time and realize how they deeply influenced and shaped who you are as a person, as frustrating as they may be. We all know we've got our family dynamics. But you know what? Most importantly, have as much fun as you can. Please, guys, enjoy life, even if it means dancing in the rain with a weave on. So I recently came across a Japanese art philosophy process called kintsugi. And essentially, it is about taking broken pottery and reassembling it using precious metals, golds, platinum, etc. And really, as a philosophy, what kintsugi speaks to is the idea of celebrating fragmentation and repairing. And it sees beauty in the history of an object, even though it was broken. It embraces the imperfection and sees beauty in the peculiar. When I think about my own life journey, many times, whether it was on the playgrounds as a young girl, we were discussing where we were from earlier, or a woman trying to find her voice at university lecture halls, or on public platforms, or as a director in the boardroom. Oftentimes, I compromised who I was. I held back my voice out of fear. I didn't show up as my authentic self. And of course, this is based on those deep-seated insecurities and anxieties that we all face sometimes. That voice in one's head that says you are not good enough. The idea that my humanities and touchy-feely perspectives would be seen as too eccentric for the spaces I was in. The fact that I could not give any authority on leadership and organization development because I myself at times as a leader fell short. But you see, the thing is, I realized the more I do the inner work, really digging deep and recognizing that I am fundamentally worthy and capable, the more I am able to really celebrate the different facets that make up who I am. We all know that none of us are perfect. The journey of accepting ourselves in all our flaws is a lifelong process. So I encourage you to please be gentle on yourself and practice self-compassion. Be open to constantly learning. I mean, one of my favorite writers is a professor at Stanford, Carol Dweck, who talks about this idea of growth mindset. So there's two kinds of people in the world. Those who believe in a fixed mindset, which is you only have the skills and capacities and values that you have, and those are stationed for life. Whereas the growth mindset says, if you're open to learning and growing, you can always build and develop. And I think when I look at young graduates that succeed, it's people who have that growth mindset. Yes, you've got this education, it's a tool, but now how do you continue to learn and stretch yourself to go forward and be impactful? And lastly, as I wrap up, of course we know that when we actually get to a place of fully accepting ourselves in all our imperfections, that is when we can find true inner peace and the ability to then harness the potential and the talents that we have to actually go out there and be impactful. As Brazilian author Paulo Coelho notes, perhaps the journey is not so much about becoming anything. Perhaps the journey is about unbecoming everything that is not you, so you can be who you have always meant to be. Congratulations, graduates, for this amazing achievement. You have everything you need within you to go into this next phase of your journey. Hala, hala, graduates, hala, hala!
So she starts by saying she's not going to give us words of wisdom. And she goes and she does that without a script. Thank you for those words of wisdom. Thank you for bringing your bold, courageous spirit into this room. Thank you for reminding us that we, regardless of whether we're young or old, are the narrators of our own life script. We thank you.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I admit to the degrees specified and grant the diploma specified to the candidates recorded as in absentia. I shall now grant the diplomas and admit to the degrees specified the candidates to be presented to me.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you, for the postgraduate diploma in fine art, Desiree Chime-Sachs. With distinction, Marcel Sprong. For the postgraduate diploma in Library and Information Studies, Ian Coker. Lise Marie Hatting. Keletso Selma Lale. Vulamehlo Luzipo. Huruanisa Mohammed. Sindiswa Nompumelelo Majebe. Lodwick Bonang Maruping. Guguletu Mhlanga. Nosimpiwe Ngoko. Vuyo Theodore Ntamo. Kululekani Nicholas Kula Nyobole. Kashifa Shade Lucas. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Fine Arts, Demi Tyler Alwa. Colette Boshoff. Demi Bucklow. With distinction in art history and discourse of art and studio work, and the degree with distinction, Kaylee Burmester. With distinction in Fine Art 4, Akudze Elsie Chiwa. Mia Grace Darling. Farai Jonathan Engelbrecht. Kelly Groenmeijer. Chloe Louise Gunston. Lauren Manning Herman. Alaric Eden Hobbs. With distinction in art history and discourse of art and studio work, and the degree with distinction, Carla Janse van Rensburg. Daudi Kahwa. Esti Janine Kritzinger. Tanya Lane. Christine Kate LaRue. Emma MacArthur. Emma Charlotte Mayer. Lerakwana Leo Bonani Marerenene. Kim Karabo Makin. Nubia Fatima Diniko Manjezi. Warren Tegwin Marais. Malika Matthews. Bulumko Mbete. Kristen Anita Miller. Katlero Mosekhle. Tia Anastasia Naidu. With distinction in art history and discourse of art, Fine Art 4, studio work and theory and practice of art, and a degree with distinction, Aniek Nieuwenhuis. Caitlin Mary O'Gorman. Joshua Pierce. Robin Perry. Ella Eleni Petusis. Talia Ramkilawan. Amanda Catherine Williamson Reibiki. Katarina Sakoshek. Riyanka Skumbi. With distinction in Fine Art 4, Victoria Isabel Mason Scott. Caitlin Ann Snowball. Erin Twani Stroen. Savannah Maxine Summers. Stephanie Jane Trevethan. Lebapalo Tsiki. Oda Tunghoden. Eid van Wyk. Alexa Kim Venter. Jenna Vessels. Shanali Sivago. For the degree of Bachelor of Social Work, Muhammad Seres. Wadzanai Charity Changunda. Anatolia Nyasha Chinoputsa. With distinction in studies in social work and the degree with distinction, Brooke de Brain. Keratiloe Tsitsi Guga. Lauren Natalie Hendricks. With distinction in studies and social work, Chido Nicola Hunda. Akila Aidas. Shanae Isaacs. Jamie Ruby Lowe. Primrose Chipo Makoni. Sinekaya Advocate Mania. Blessing Hilda Manguiro. Nokutenda Nyasha Masianise. Naledi Samela Molapo. Cherechezai Muzanye. With distinction in studies and social work, Petronella Ngube. Semkelesiwe Ngube. Rumbidzai Placidis Ndlovu. Tsepiso Anotidashe Nemachena. Gertrude Nyabirakuru. Tamarin Rose Philpott. Ratidzo Gracious Rushwaya. Yasmina Samai. Vimbainashe Yanano Christine Saunyama. Takudzwa Winston Shoko. With distinction in psychological studies and studies in social work, Gerda Trinette Bernardine Smits. Ashley Steamer. Lindiwe Precious Tembani. Inge Val. Denzel Watson. Sarah Catherine Villa. For the degree of Bachelor of Social Science Honors in African Studies with first class, Sipokukhle Toka Mate. Nikesh Rajkumar Ramesar. In anthropology, Olivia Jones. Naftali Machaka. Roxanne Maxine Matobir. In clinical social work, Nicole Allard. Florence Cherofacho Bapela. Nazli Bugad. Kay Trikizwa. Esti de Vet. Chanel Francis. Lizelle Sharon Fredericks. Franklin Joseph Horn. Pumza Jam Jam. Debbie Ann Marsha Jordan. Babalwa Jubati. Samantha Lakay. Chanel Grace Lewis. Bomkazi Lindy. Zodwa Makubela. Unati Matanga. Zakiti Favorite Msomi. With first class, Kabonina Almarie Mtembu. Lungiswa Uretha Ndindi. Nontutuzelo Sikanda. Chantel Rochelle Stevens. Tuliswa Toby. Sonika Geronda Windvogel. In Development Studies with First Class, Kira Lee Evans. Mia Amanda Kenny. Celine Intombientle Macheleni. Israel Notwanis Kosana. With First Class, Shannon Rachel Pincus. Henry Benjamin Tambala. In economics, Jonathan Alistair Jays. In environmental and geographical studies, Lauren Fonto. Lungisa Nokwazi Nosipo Majola. Tandeka Mkise. Divara Naidu. In Gender and Transformation, Andrea Florence Alexander. With first class, Rhoda Mkazi Bandora. Lolita Mahake Maesela. Pumla Mandela. With first class, Njaka Lucy Msetwene. Asemakhle Ngandi. Yamkela Sishuba. With first class, Ariana Smith. In industrial sociology, Robin Claire Adams. Lorenzo Daniel Andrews. With first class, Daniel Charles Coleman. In Justice and Transformation, Priyanka Kalin Pillai. In Organizational Psychology, Kendra Achari. Nicole Liane Arense. Talia Georgia Bluff. Lelona Boy. Vimbainashe Crystal Chanmisa. Khadija Hussein. With first class, Bibi Sharfa Jungli. Caitlin Page McGregor. Sikuza Yombo Mbolela. Monwabisi Ndlumbini. Motseoa Nkuna. Mokabai Mary Parwe. Kendall Page Solomon. Jamie Lee Sandelson. With first class, Tarquin Vollenhoven. Jiawei Yao. Zikona Zimela. In probation and correctional practice with first class, Janine Megan Mellish. Fatima Patterson. Leandre Samuels. Nonkululeko Poshatiulu. Zanele Julian Zita. In psychology, Jamie Lee Adams. With first class, Kyla Sarah Beer. Kimberly Vanessa Blake. Jade Geeta Daniels. Zara Dolly. With first class, Brianne Nicole Dissel. Zara Francis. Carmen Nicole Fromke. With first class, Milton Anthony Gearing. Monica Sarah Gumans. Zayan Gulam Nabi. With first class, Donna Hare. With first class, Leora Nikki Rhodes. With first class, Rosalind Katarina Janowski. With first class, Rafaela Lewis. With first class, Alexandra Lauren Mchale. With first class, Nicole Kimberly McIver. Virusha Patha. Ashika Peterson. Emma Libby Schneider. With first class, Emma Susan Torr. Simtandile Sibabalwenati Chikila. Claire Emma Yard-Levet. In religious studies, Melissa Frank. Hayden Simon Weaver. In social development, Chantel Jane Boogan. Kirsten De Fink. With first class, Océane Gontier. Zena Gwyneth Haynes. Gabriella Jacobs. Noluti Kula. Silas George Laubser. Snentlantla Kulakakle Gulgagu. Kaylee Jane McIntyre. Benita Ayanda Mukoni. Katayani Nair. Tandokukle Ndlala. Onele Ngwendu. Zvikomborero Dalia Patsika. Anthea Yeukai Sin. Charmaine Tracy Stinger. Lisa Marie Williams. Cheryl Colette Williams. In social policy and management, Letsema Patrick Kapong. Kiaretswe Alex Khotlaitsile. Zara Majao. Luzuko Michael Sindimba. In sociology, Brindley Javon Fortain. Muleuliwanga Ndou. Zimingo Bnapakade Sikenu. Courtney Megan Titus. For the degree of Master of Fine Arts with distinction, Catherine Jane Gradner Abraham. With distinction, Warwick Richard Swinney. With distinction, Joshua Williams.
Congratulations. Congratulations to our graduates. That was wonderful. You wonder what we do sitting here as we walk up the stage. Personally, I'm looking for the latest fashion, like the shoes, the earrings. What can I do? I'm an academic, no time for shopping. This is how we know what's in. From there, we just buy it. We don't have to look for it. So thank you for the update. But also, personally, I also check who practiced walking in their high heels. So today, 100%, everyone practiced, no one fell. Fantastic, fantastic. And of course, thirdly, again, talking personally, I listen to what people say, so the praise singing, just to check where people come from, or to also check what kind of ululation people are saying, because there's different kinds of ululations. You know, there's a traditional hardcore ululation, the one that says the valleys, the rivers, and the mountains you're associated with. These are people who know that stuff. But of course, there's also the township or the ghetto ululation. For people who know something has to be said, but they don't know what. So they just make the noise. Which is also beautiful, because we are African, so we celebrate in that way. So today, I didn't hear any distinct praise poems or singing. I just heard the noise, the happy noise, which gives me an idea of who comes from where. Surely, surely there can be people from Limpopo in the hall tonight. Can I just see any Limpopoan in the room? Okay. There's about 3 of them. I'm sure they live in the city. They moved out of Limpopo. They moved out of the village in 1994, 95. So they're forgotten and so on and so forth. You are forgiven. You are still South African. We love you. Well, praise singing or not, it's a wonderful occasion, and we are really, really delighted. This is what we look forward to when we welcome you to UCT during orientation week. We are already imagining this day when you'll be walking up the stage to get your degree. So congratulations once again. And thank you to Judy. Thank you to Judy for the speech. It's not easy to choose who becomes the graduation speaker. We search for someone who can inspire our graduates, someone whose values resonate with us, someone whose journey can speak to our graduates. And you are it, and you delivered this evening. Thank you so much for making the time. Let me also recognize the parents and families of graduates, step-parents, friends and lovers of graduates. We saw you, some of you shouting for your partners not to dump you at all after this, because you supported them through the journey. Everyone who helped pay UCT fees, thank you so much. Everyone who gave a stipend to any of our graduates, anyone who bought clothes during the time whilst they were studying at UCT, thank you so much for the support to our students. And I hope you felt as proud as we do watching your loved ones walk up the stage this evening. Maybe your bundle of joy who finished high school not so long time ago. Tonight, they're a UCT graduate. Did you hear that? They're not just a graduate. They're a UCT graduate. So finally, your family has got a UCT graduate. It's your success too. Well, graduates, as brilliant as you are, I mean, coming into UCT is not easy at all. You've got to get the grades. When you get here, it's tough to make it, and here you are, you made it. But of course, as brilliant as you are, and as hard as you have worked, you got here through the love and support of people, many of whom are in this room. They gave birth to you. They raised you. They loved you. They put up with you through adolescence. They instilled in you their values of hard work, reaching for the stars, and never giving up. Your families, your friends and loved ones gave you so much support, both emotionally and mentally, during your time while studying here at UCT. And now I want to ask you to stand. Please stand, turn around, look towards your right where your loved one is, or perhaps up there, and wave the scroll to them, just to thank them. That's just to recognize the support that they granted you through your time here. Don't sit down yet, don't sit down. Keep standing, keep standing, keep standing, keep standing, keep standing. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know how you can get tired of waving to your family to say thank you. I mean, I should be stopping you. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, beautiful, beautiful. Now, your family supported you that much, they paid the fee. Some of them are broke today because you have a UCT degree. But there are also people on stage. They taught you, they prepared the lectures, they marked your assignments, good ones and bad ones. I want you to show them some love. Thank you. These are the people who ensure that you have the best educational experience at UCT. Now, this is a good group, clearly. I mean, I have to stop them from thanking the academics. Usually the applause to the academics is a little shabby, you know, but this is great. We like that. Now, academics do their work, but there are other people that I want all of us to stand so that we can honor. These are our professional admin and support staff, staff members who house and feed all of you and maintain our university campus so that all of us can get on with our academic work whose outputs we are celebrating tonight. There are also staff members who have worked very hard to ensure that this wonderful occasion proceeds smoothly. They are all our heroes. They are not here this evening to join us in this event, but I want us to stand and clap hands in honor of the work that they do for the university. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much. You may be seated. So this day, graduates, signifies a new beginning for each and every one of you. In addition to earning the diplomas and degrees conferred upon you tonight, you have also earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You can now call yourselves alumni of the University of Cape Town. This day also marks a wonderful milestone, not only in your lives, but also in the life of the university, because we, as a university, and more people who will give us a good name. When you get out of here, whatever you do, that's great. People will ask where you got your education. And then we get the honor together with you. So as you walk out of this hall with your degree or diploma, let me remind you that you will experience uncertainties, risks, dangers, and opportunities in the future. With the economy and the rate of unemployment being what it is today, it is possible that some of you may even struggle to find jobs. I want you to consider whatever happens, good or bad, simply as the raw material out of which you will fashion your own new world. You do not need to be confident about what events might bring, but you do need to be confident in your own capacity to master events and to respond to them with grace and with intelligence, whatever events might occur. The education that you have received here at UCT has prepared you to be a trailblazer, to be a leader, and to be someone who makes things happen. So go out there and take up the challenge to become the trailblazer and leaders in your chosen fields. It will not be easy, because this constantly changing world of ours is not easy. But here's my advice. Do not waste time by complaining about how tough things are or what happened to you, because you own everything that happens to you. Good or bad, you own it. And you can draw strength from your experiences as long as you're willing to own your story and be a trailblazer. But to be a trailblazer, you have to be brutal, brutally courageous, brutally sensitive, brutally open, brutally protective, brutally intuitive, brutally aware, brutally honest, brutally protective, brutally ambitious, brutally fallible and imperfect. You have to be brutally yourself. Trailblazers are always, always unapologetically themselves. So go out there and be brutally, unapologetically yourself. After all, you're a UCT graduate. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the ceremony, unfortunately. We do have a function in the Leslie building, just down the road, and we invite all of you to join us. I also invite the graduates to join the procession once it has, or as it goes out, and to follow the procession. I'm now going to ask all of you to stand whilst the VC concludes the congratulation.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of Cape Town.